Aloha, it's Brandon, and I want to take you with me on my return trip from Hilo Airport back to Honolulu. I was leaving on flight number 351, departing at about 5 o'clock in the evening out of Gate 6. After a day of exploring the Banyan Drive area and the Hilo Airport, it was time to return. I recommend when departing from the Hilo Airport not to wait at your actual gate until it's really close to boarding time. The seats down here in the lower lobby area are a lot more comfortable, and everything is really down here. The bathroom, the snack shop, all down here, and it's literally only 1 or 2 minutes to go up the escalator or stairs and get to your actual gate. So after I hung out for a little bit, I headed up to Gate 6 to do a little plane spotting. The Hilo Airport is a great spot to watch airplanes coming in after landing and coming up to the gate. They have nice large windows, so you can almost always find a good spot to see your plane coming in, especially if you're up here early. Unlike Kona, which I was at last week, there are jetways here. And as much as I like the walk-up ramps in Kona, Hilo gets about 142 inches of rain annually, while downtown Kona gets less than 30 on average annual rainfall. So definitely makes a heck of a lot more sense for Hilo to have these jetways. As I waited by the gate for the passengers to disembark that had just arrived from Hilo, I think there were about 15 people in wheelchairs of all ages, with several of them had bandages and medical wristbands. Initially, it kind of caught me a little bit off guard, but when I thought about it, I think many people on the Big Island in Hilo head to Oahu for specialty medical services during the day and then return on an evening flight after spending the day on Oahu. The other thing that I noticed that was fun to see was I think about 50% of the people disembarking knew someone waiting to board the flight going back to Honolulu. Small town kind things, yeah? This aircraft today was named Palila, which is an endemic honey creeper found on the slopes of Mauna Kea. After settling in and watching the rainbow from my window, we pushed back for takeoff. It was a nice smooth takeoff, and once we cleared the cloud cover, within the first few minutes I could see Mauna Kea passing by, and in the background or behind Mauna Kea was Mauna Loa. Mauna Loa's most recent eruption was less than a year ago, back on November 27th, 2022. And then that one ended on December 13th, so not too long ago. And after we pass the Mauna Kea and Mauna Loa summits here, you'll notice another mountain to the right. I believe that is the peak of Hualalai. I missed it on this flight. It would only be a couple weeks later before the first snow on both Mauna Kea and Mauna Loa. One day I'll be reviewing a flight and I'll be able to capture those beautiful snow-capped peaks from my window. We were in and out of the clouds for most of the trip, and eventually we came down, and it was another beautiful sunset as we came in for our landing in Honolulu. I enjoyed sharing this Hilo trip with you. I will be flying to Seattle soon on Delta, so I'll be reviewing the Delta Lounge here in Honolulu, the flight, and the return trip on Alaska Airlines, so stick around. If I don't see you guys in the terminal, I'll see you in the lobby.